Hey everybody, I felt like vlogging today, so I'm gonna vlog. It's Monday, this is the week of Thanksgiving. It's gonna be a really quiet Thanksgiving for us this year, which I'm actually kind of excited about, something new for us. So yeah, we just got some prep and little things going on. No big deal this week though, but I guess I just felt like vlogging today. So I'm actually sitting in the car because I'm a couple minutes early, luckily, to a doctor's appointment. So I am getting an allergy patch test where they put little patches of stuff on your skin. I've never done this before. I'm hoping it doesn't make me itch and it doesn't feel uncomfortable and like sticky and itchy or pulling or anything on my back. I don't really know what to expect. You know, they told me that there's a bunch of little tiny patches and they stick them to your back typically, and then you leave them for a couple of days and then they check the results. So I'm getting the patches put on today, Monday. I will get the patches off on Wednesday, and then they will do like an initial look at things on Wednesday, and then I go back again Friday to have them look at my skin again with the patches being off for 2 days at that point, and then they'll make any like final determinations then. So it's a 3-appointment gig. If you want to get your skin patch, allergy skin patch testing or whatever, it's 3 appointments. Unfortunately, I feel like this is necessary right now because I have been having some skin rashes. Let me start way back in the beginning of 2020. So I got the shingles in early 2020, and I still, 11 months later now, am dealing with some scarring and like just little bumps and marks and stuff on my chest from where the shingles were, because the shingles were on my chest. So the shingles themselves cleared up, but the marks left over from them didn't. So just within the last couple months, what I was trying to do was use a little bit of scar cream. Listen, I'm desperate. I don't know. I'm trying to use a little bit of Mederma scar cream on my chest to, I don't know, help the spots at all, help even things out, make the color a little nicer, maybe anything, literally anything to improve like the bumpiness and kind of like weird texture that I've got going on there. So I was using Mederma scar cream. So what we think happened was that the Mederma scar cream gave me a rash, and it was at a very inopportune time because I had something I had to, oh my god, my hair is just terrible today, sorry, I just got out of the shower, but I had something going on, so I had to wear a top that showed my chest. So we had to try and get rid of the rash fairly quickly. So my dermatologist gave me a steroid cream that I used. The steroid cream worked in getting rid of the rash from the scar cream, and I had like a couple of days of calm where it was like a lot calmer, and I was able to like wear the top that I needed to wear, and it was fine. Like just barely, I just barely made it. But so then I was using the steroid cream for just another like couple of days, just to like make sure, you know, it's really gone. And then the steroid cream gave me a rash, a different rash. So I went back to the dermatologist and she gave me a different cream, which didn't give me a rash on my chest. It just, it did help, but not like great. So it sort of improved there, and the rash is mostly gone, but it's just like, oh wait, okay, I have to keep all this straight. So the second cream that the dermatologist gave me to clear up the steroid cream rash, that cream gave me, I guess it's not technically a rash, but it was like folliculitis or something. So that gave me another skin problem, is the gist of that story, on my chest. So when that was going on, then I also got rashes around my eyelids really bad, and especially in here, like kind of where I'm pointing, like in the very inner area of my eyelids on both sides. It became very painful, itchy, red, like raw, just super uncomfortable, and it like bothered like my whole eyelid, and underneath, top and bottom, was dry. I would wake up with swollen eyes every morning. Oh, it was just awful, and I did not know what's causing the eyelid rashes. And that, at the same time as the eyelid rashes, I also got a red patch of some mystery red patch rash on my neck. So I went back to her with all these problems, and my dermatologist, and she said, well, maybe we could think about seeing an allergist and talk about a skin patch test. I'm trying to remember. This is new for me. I've never had this before, this patch test. So I said, can we do that sooner rather than later? Because things just keep popping up. She said yes. So that's where I am today for my first patch test appointment. I saw the allergist once last week. He saw what was going on. He agreed we could do a patch test. And so now I'm here. I'm gonna go in, and I've got a loose t-shirt on. I did not know what to do about pants because I'm not sure how low they put the patches on your back. So I've got like comfy pants on instead of stretchy pants in case they need to be like fit a little bit looser. Because I don't know like how much of your back this is going to be on, or how much of my back. And because it's my skin, I have acne all over my back. I have acne on my back. It is improving. I've actually thought about making a whole video about pimples. That would be a real good time. So I'm thinking about that, so I'll show you what I mean. But they do, I think, have to work around some back pimples that I have going on. So it could be anyone's guess as to where on my back these patches are going. So I'm going to head in. Fingers crossed that this goes okay. It goes quickly, uneventful, and that the patches aren't like annoying or irritating, and that they don't make me itch, because sometimes adhesives make me itch. So here we go. It is recording. I was trying to help you. Okay, I'm home now from getting the patches put on, and they're already uncomfortable. Nothing itches. I haven't had any kind of like crazy reaction or anything, but it's only been a little while, and it's just like uncomfortable with all the tape and stuff. So we're gonna try and show this, not in any kind of inappropriate way, just an informative that this is what it looks like. So if you could show some of that. My husband is helping as the cameraman. They put, I don't even know, it might be 4 patches total, I think?
Yeah, 4 down there.
And then she put a lot of tape over them to try and hold it.
And then there's a couple.
And then there's some up there. And I don't know where, sorry, on my bra showing, which normally I don't like to show my bra at all. And I mentioned earlier, I think, that about how I have back pimples, and maybe it'd be a challenge to work around my back pimples. And then there's some up here. I don't know how to show those. If we can, I don't really know if we should pull my shirt up the whole, ooh. Oh wait, something pulled. Okay, so they're up here. They're here also on my shoulder. I don't know, you can feel it through there, but that's careful of the tape.
Sorry.
There's another. See, I knew my hair pulled. Look, it's pulling my hair. They marked with a little marker where the patches are. Could you see marker down on any of those too? Okay.
Yeah, they have all the corners labeled.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so they're marking. I knew she was marking things, but I couldn't exactly tell what she was, obviously, tell what she was doing back there.
Looks like there's 10 or so tests per patch.
Okay, she said there's almost 70. Okay, now I'm making lunch. I'm very hungry. Even though I had breakfast before I left, it wasn't a big breakfast, so I'm hungry. I'm making myself a hot sandwich. We've been having a lot of hot sandwiches lately. Okay, here's my sandwich. All done, and it's just turkey and ham and cheddar cheese, and I like very simple, very like plain sandwiches. I don't use a lot of condiments and stuff, but lately I have been using this sub sandwich dressing. Just a little bit on both like insides of the bread before you heat up your sandwich and add everything to it. It is so good because it gives your sandwich a little something extra. So thank you to my sister who suggested this kind of stuff. The only thing is with this bottle, it leaks. That lid leaks all the time and it gets all over my hands, and I hate that. But otherwise, it helps make for a delicious sandwich. After lunch, it's dishes. I've put most of what was dry away. I have a clean load in there that I need to put away, but otherwise I have some other things to wash. But I'm so hungry, I will do that later. I just want to sit down on the couch and not pull off the tape or the patches. But even that's a little bit of a challenge. Okay, I'm just gonna sit very carefully. Okay, so the appointment went well. Everybody's very nice there. So my instructions are that the patches have to stay on till Wednesday. But until Friday, and remember today's Monday, until Friday I cannot get my back wet or sweaty at all. So that's a little bit tricky because that means I cannot shower till Friday. I showered this morning before my appointment though. On Wednesday I'll go back and they'll do a first read of the results. And then on Friday, I'll go back for like the final results. We'll check it again, all the stuff on my back. So the nurse put tape over them. So I'm sure a lot of what I'm feeling in terms of like, I can't move very easily. Like I can move easily, but I just mean like you can feel the tape constantly pulling. So I think it's more of the tape that's pulling than the patches themselves. So yeah, it's not a difficult process at all. It's just a little bit inconvenient for a week. It's just, yeah, it's a week of inconvenience and possibly taking it a little slower, which is a week of a holiday, so I don't want to do that. And also, I'm not, like, don't get me wrong, I spend plenty of time sitting on my butt lounging around, but when I'm just doing chores and stuff around the house or running errands, I move fairly quickly. Like, I want to get stuff done, I want to move, I want to walk. And I'm already feeling like I just can't go that fast and I can't reach as high and I can't whatever because it's just pulling. Everything is pulling since tape is all over me. So maybe I just have to take it down a notch or two and just get all my usual stuff done. Just do it more slowly and more carefully. So yes, that is my long chat about the allergy skin patch testing, which I'm hoping goes okay. And nothing itches right now. Nothing's bothering me. I've had a few minor itches, but it's nothing worrying at all. I think it's just like normal, maybe just because like the tape's pulling a little bit and it's making me itch sometimes, but I don't think it's anything like reaction wise. So far we're all good. Now I'm going to finish eating my lunch. Somebody happy watching Harry Potter? Yes, you're a big Harry Potter fan, aren't you? Cute little bear. He'll probably lay here on the ottoman, for a while. I'll keep Harry Potter around for him. Yeah, I'm gonna go do chores. What about you? You wanna stay here? He loves the ottoman. He likes to sleep on this all day. I think it's one of his favorite spots in the house. Because it's Monday, and every Monday I change our sheets and put on a fresh set and then wash the old set. So now I've got to do that. I don't mind my mess on the dresser. It's just stuff. It's stuff. There's always stuff. Okay, the bed is all made, and I don't know about this. So this is our new duvet cover, the white cover and the pillowcases. It's just a duvet cover. It's not a whole new comforter. So underneath it, what's filling it is our usual comforter, which is this dark Vera Bradley pattern. And in some lights, I can see the pattern through the white duvet cover, even though the reviews for this on Amazon said you couldn't see through it. So not only that, but like in general, I'm just not thrilled with it. And here's the closure for it. First of all, putting the blanket in the duvet cover was a challenge. I don't know if anybody's perfected this technique of how to get it in there easily, but I have not. So that was a challenge. See, so there's our dark blanket inside, and then the closures are snaps, and I don't know if you can see, There they are. There's like a snap. So I keep accidentally snapping it open, and I've never had a duvet cover before. So do the snap enclosures go with the head of the bed, or do they go with the foot of the bed? I have no idea. I feel like our just regular dark comforter looks nicer, and it's not as wrinkly. Like this gets wrinkly so fast all the time, and the pillows, not thrilled. So maybe I had to learn my lesson on this one. Let's don't buy a duvet cover, just buy a whole new comforter, and then maybe it would be a thicker material too, and not so like thin and wrinkly like this, because I don't like that. Okay, now time for laundry. Okay, if you want to see something kind of sad, this is what the Grinch cave looks like when everything's turned off. And the Grinch is not inflated, he's asleep, because I have to keep sheets on the Christmas trees that are accessible to our boy cat, because he loves to eat tree branches, and I'm obviously worried about him doing that. He tries to sneak under the sheet sometimes, but for the most part, they keep him away. So when I want to hang out in the Grinch cave and have the lights on and everything, I just take the sheets off of those trees and hit my one button that turns everything on, and then the lights come on and the Grinch inflates, and I hang out in the Grinch cave. So I think I'm going to do that. Look at him go. The sheet's been off for 30 seconds. And he's already trying to nibble the tree. No, sir. No. Hey, Bubba. No. Do not eat the tree. No. Do not eat the tree. Okay, drastic measures. Hold on. Sometimes we gotta scare him. This is what it takes. A bottle of water. Spray bottle. Look what Mama has. Look it, I'm a mean old mommy. Do not eat that tree, or I will spray you. Yeah. Full disclosure, he does not get sprayed very often. It's more about I spray near him or just to scare him, not to, like traumatize the poor guy, but sometimes he needs a good scare, and that's what does it. Listen, you can go in the Grinch cave. You can go in there with Mama, but you can't eat the trees. You know this. We do this every year. We do this every Christmas. We have this same problem. Yeah. Of all the toys your mother buys you, all the treats, this is what you want to eat. Yeah, well, I don't know why. You're silly. Okay, so this is my usual little setup when I'm hanging out in the Grinch cave. I have my pillows and stuff in there. It's going to be a little bit trickier today with my sticky stuff on my back. With these little patches. Okay, I'll figure that out with the pillows. That's okay. So I just kind of nestle myself in there and get as comfortable as I can. I have this little table here that I put my computer on so that it's up like high enough so it's easier for me to use. Sometimes I sit in there to watch something and have a snack and hang out with the cats, or sometimes I do some YouTube editing in there, or recently I've been dabbling in blog posting. So all stuff that I like to do, and there's really no reason I can't do it from the Grinch cave, so I do. And I, keep my phone and something to drink and sometimes a little snack or something in there with me. So I think that's what I'm going to do for now before it's time to start dinner. I'm just going to spend some time this afternoon working on a blog post and a YouTube video. Okay, I want to go up and look at something real quick, but look, doesn't this, minus my filming light, doesn't this Grinch setup look nice? I really like it. Also, I was planning to look a little bit nicer in general for this video today, and like comb my hair, like do my hair a little more and look a little nicer, but once I got a load of the tape on my back, it ain't happening. We're just all natural today. So I want to show you this light fixture that we're going to work on, just sharing to share. So we have a light fixture issue up in our hallway here. Maybe I should turn the light off. I don't know. Let me try this. Okay, so this is the light fixture that I'm having a problem with right now. So the other day I came upstairs, I flipped the hallway light switch, and the bulb on that side, there's 3 bulbs. The bulb over there like blinked and like popped out, like it, and then it went out, and there was like a loud pop. So my husband replaced it, and then you know, put the cover back on and everything. And then luckily I came up to do laundry right here next to the light fixture basically. And I smelled something like burning and terrible. I'm like, oh my God, something's wrong. The house is gonna burn down. Something's going on. So we turned the light off. He unscrewed the new bulb. So now we just have the 2 in there. Took the new bulb out, checked up in the attic, and everything is fine. Like nothing was on fire, nothing's burning. We didn't find anything wrong, but because of that smell, we just feel like something's really wrong with that. That one socket. We don't know what's up with it, but something's wrong. So we're not going to use that socket. And I have ordered a new fixture for there, and then this one down at the other end of the hall, just so that they match. And that's just, you know, part of owning a home, I guess. These are old ones that came with the house. I'm pretty sure they've been here since the house was built like 15 years ago or something like that. Everybody says get a house, but they don't always tell you about all the little things that are involved and all the little expenses and the little things that can go wrong, and then the big things that can go wrong. So this is just another one of them with that light. Like I just needed to fix that right now and buy new light fixtures, but it's part of having a house. Also, full disclosure, I may have taken a nap, which I totally didn't intend to. I have other things I want to get done. I wanted to get this cleaned up today. I still might. But I had to take a little nap because my back is hurting. I'm wondering if it's just like from me trying to like move differently and more carefully and like babying the tape and the patches back there. I just maybe doing that, which is not like normal movements exactly. I don't know, I feel like I'm moving like more slowly, more exaggerated and stuff. I'm wondering if that's what did it, because my back is hurting so bad. Yeah, I had to sleep. I felt like I was up early to grab a shower, which is fine. I've been doing a lot better about waking up early, which is early for me, but probably a reasonable time for most people. So occasionally I just, you know, get a little tired, but it's usually only like in the afternoon, but it's usually only if I've been doing a lot of housework and stuff and running a lot of errands, but I didn't do that today. It's just, I think the stuff on my back that's just making me feel kind of blah and achy, just achy right now. So good times. The laundry is in the dryer. I have to think, the laundry's in the dryer. I know that there's some more stuff I want to do up here, but I've got a few more dishes I can go get caught up on before I start making dinner, which I'm going to do. We're gonna have soup for dinner. And then I actually have to work on wrapping a few Christmas presents tonight, so good stuff. And I think there's a Harry Potter marathon going on right now because Harry Potter is still on, but now I think we're on Order of the Phoenix, and earlier we were on Goblet of Fire, so Sci-Fi must be having another marathon. Also, caught in the act. Caught in the act. If you aren't a good kitty, Santa's not going to put a treat in your stocking. Granted, Santa has never skipped you a year of your life. For Christmas, you always get a little Christmas present in your stocking. But if you don't shape up, mister, you're going to get in trouble. Maybe you get a timeout. Okay, so this is what we're going to have for dinner. This is white cheddar bisque. I've never made this before, but it's from a new cookbook that my mom got me. Hold on. That I'm sure everybody knows about. These are pretty popular, I think. It's a magnolia table. It's this magnolia table one. I don't know. I think it's like volume 1. I think the second one says like volume 2 or something like that. Yeah, so I just found this recipe and thought I would try and make it. My mom just got these for us, which is very nice of her. The only thing I don't have right now is the bacon slice. Yeah, one slice of bacon. I don't have that. Who's talking about me sleeping in the Grinch cave? Someone is spreading. We can't see you. It's fine. Also, I don't have the creme fraiche, so I'm just gonna use sour cream or something like that.
Mom wants a retinol or something, and she told Brittany that back in her day they used, what was it? Oil of Olay.
What? Okay, I think it's just Olay now. There's no oil.
Oil of Olay.
I think it's just Olay, but sure, if you want to get her a retinol cream, we can get her a retinol cream. I think it's just regular Olay. Like Dunkin' Donuts drop the donuts. It's just Dunkin'. It's just Dunkin' and Oil of Olay, I think, is just Olay. They make good products or something.
Olay, Miko. It's called Olay.
I can check that dermatologist that I follow and see what she has to say about retinol products. Okay, my back is not gonna be happy about this, but I have to get a big pot. No, I did not send her a picture of my patchy back. I know.
I told her by the end I'm going to send her that meme of Griswold.
The family is enjoying the fact that I have.
Greaseball.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a grease ball.
Because that would be me.
Put over there with the others grease ball. That I've got these patches, and that I fell asleep for my nap earlier in the Grinch cave like a nut. So, frozen onions that are already chopped are one of my favorite things to buy, so that I don't have to chop up a raw onion. I just did a spice cabinet clean up, and I did on this shelf. I ignored up there. Let's just ignore up there. But I did this the other day because I still like this spicy shelf thing. It's really handy and I like it, but I just let everything get like in disarray and out of order because the spices are alphabetized except for the salt and pepper right in the middle, because those, you know, we use all the time. So I leave those right in the middle just to grab really quick, and then everything else is alphabetized. And I really like it. I mean, a couple of things were just really old and had to go, but now everything is back in alphabetical order. It's easier to find. And at some point, as I need new, oh, hi, kitty. At some point, as I need new spices, as I need to buy new ones, I'm going to try and buy this Watkins brand, even though the bottles are huge, because I really like the snazzy black labels. So I've got a couple, but one day I'm going to have everything. It's going to be that same label and that same brand. I have noticed a phenomenon, which I don't think there's an official name for, but there needs to be. It is that wherever you need to get in the kitchen, whichever cabinet or drawer you need to get into, if your spouse is around or whoever, they stand directly in front of where you need to be. This happens all the time in our kitchen. I don't know what to call it. I'm gonna have to come up with something one day.
Marriage.
I don't think it's just called marriage though. It's where I need to get into like this drawer, but you're standing here. So then if I scoot you to the next drawer, like over on the counter, in 5 minutes I'm gonna need to get in there. And I'm gonna have to scoot you back to this one. But every time he is in the kitchen with me, he stands directly where I need to go. I'm gonna show which cheese here. And also my filming light is extremely harsh and white. We got this Cabot Alpine cheddar that he's very kindly shredding up for me. And I also got this Cabot Seriously Sharp. I thought they'd be a good mix, and they're white. So it's a white cheddar biscuit. I wanted to keep it with white cheddar. And I really like this cheese brand. And did you know, I don't know if I told you, but when we were in Vermont, there was a Cabot store, but it was closed when we were there. So we couldn't, like we were nearby shopping and we couldn't go to the Cabot store.
Do they make it up there or something?
I guess so, because it says Vermont. So I think so. We really wanted to go in and obviously stockpiled cheese, but no, it was a no-go. We weren't there at the right time. Now, let's see approximately how many cups is that? You're standing in front of the cup drawer. Excuse me. I told you. Everywhere I need to be, you stand right in front. But I love you. But it's just how it happens. Okay, wait. I feel like a cheese tower is going to come falling out of here. Tower of cheese. Yum. Well, that's a little more. Okay, there's like one.
Okay.
That's about one. Well, this will get us more than two, that's for sure. Well, I'll just put this little hunk in and break it up. I mean, we're definitely not going to waste it. Obviously. Okay, so there's not quite 3. So.
Did you cut that open?
Yes,
My hand's all cheesy.
Oh, okay. I'll cut this open. Oh, I don't have enough room in this kitchen. Which, it's probably a big fat lie, but sometimes it just feels like you do not have enough room. That guy's a nut.
Food gabagools.
That's offensive, and as a greasy Italian myself, That's 3 cups, and I thought gabagool was just a
I
dish.
have no idea.
Michael Scott wanted gabagool
For what?
at the restaurant with the insurance mobster.
You sure it's not just a bop it a boopy thing? Where he doesn't know what he's saying?
He doesn't.
Like me?
Yeah, I don't think either of you know. I just thought that's what you were. Anyway, yeah.
It doesn't itch or anything, does it?
No. I'm pretty tough, though. Doesn't surprise me one bit.
I could tell from that Greek kid you're sleeping in. That screams tough.
Whoa, that's not onion. Although it's probably not even enough because it says 1 medium onion. Oh well. Also, I'm aware that I have a lovely background of my hideously messy and unorganized pantry back there, and oh well. Right now we just have the butter in there, melted, a whole stick of butter, and onions and celery. Okay, I have since added flour and chicken broth, and I brought it to a boil, and then it says to lower it, and once it's not bubbling anymore, which it's not, now we can add our cheese. So I'm going to add this whole bowl of cheddar cheese, those 2 different kinds of Cabot cheddar. This really looks good already. Okay. We're gonna mix, mix, mix all that cheese in. This does seem like a reasonable amount of cheese for this much liquid. So that's good. Because if we're gonna make cheese soup, I mean, I want it to be cheese soup. When the cheese is melted and the soup is fully combined, oh no, I forgot a step. Oops. Stir in the cheddar until well combined. Slowly add the cream, stirring constantly, and then add salt and white pepper. Oh boy. Oh, I think I have white pepper. Okay, so the soup is mostly done. We're gonna call it done. The recipe says to use an immersion blender to blend the whole thing up until it's like perfectly smooth, but we really don't mind the little pieces of celery that are in there. That doesn't really bother us, so we're just gonna eat it this way. And we can put sour cream on top, it says, chives, crumbled bacon. We're kind of plain eaters, so we're probably just gonna have it as is. And maybe I should taste it first. Let me see. That's good. We're having our soup with some sourdough bread with a little butter on there. So good. Are you sad Mommy won't let you eat the Christmas trees? Oh, don't put your nails in there. Okay, too late. Okay, so now it's time to wrap some presents. So I'm doing a gift exchange with my friend Nisha, who has a YouTube channel as well. We did this last year. We did this year. And we're doing it again this year, I mean. So this, Nisha, you're allowed to see this. This is the wrapping paper that I'm going to wrap your presents in. I thought it was very cute because it's got Minnie Mouse and she's holding some presents. And at first I thought it was Mickey and Minnie, but turns out it's just Minnie. But I thought that was still fine. It's cute. So this is Nisha's wrapping paper. And Nisha, I'm going to show some of what I wrap, and you are not allowed to watch this next part. Okay, I'll just show a couple of things that I got her. So again, Nisha, if you're still watching, you better fast forward to this whole gift part because I don't want to spoil or anything for you. So one thing that I got her, and I got her a couple things, mind you. So one thing that I got her, which I had to open to make sure it wasn't broken, is this giant Goofy mug because she likes Goofy. So I got her this cute mug, and the rest of it's orange. But got that on the Disney website, Shop Disney. I also got her something to go, well, sort of go with the mug, but I got her a magic band that's Goofy. I also got her this for her planner. It's Disney stickers, and this is, was it Mickey? I think it says on the back. I thought it said, oh, here, Mickey and Friends. This is the Mickey and Friends set for the Happy Planner. And I think this is kind of cool because these are the very first Christmas presents that I'm wrapping for Christmas of 2020. So, yay! Nisha, you're my first presents. I've been using this thing. We've had it for several years. It says Helix. I think we got it from the Container Store. Sometimes this is easier to use than scissors. You just hold this end, and this end has a blade, and you slide it along your wrapping paper, and it slices it. So sometimes it's easier than scissors, and for other things it really doesn't matter. You can use either one. but it's quicker, that's for sure. Okie doke, all of Nisha's presents are wrapped. The Minnie Mouse paper's cute. Now I'm wondering if I shouldn't have done like 2 different wrapping papers, but I only bought the one. I think she's gonna like it. So she's all ready to go. Now I have to find a box big enough in my basement and put all kinds of bubble wrap and padding and paper and stuff in there so that nothing gets too beat up in shipping or broken or anything like that. So these are ready and I will ship these hopefully later this week. Okay, now that Nisha's gifts are wrapped, I have at least cleaned off our dining room table, but our dining room was a mess. So I just have stuff because I have been attempting to like figure out how to take pictures with lighting and stuff. So I have probably way more and way fancier setup with this photo backdrop thing than I could possibly need. But at the very least, I can like clip little backgrounds up to those little clips there. And so that usually stays over the dining room table. And this is where I take pictures because I can get some daylight from our big window there. But I don't have any other, I mean, I could take this down and like move my little lights and stuff, or actually my big lights, into the office, but I don't even have a ton of room in there. So for now, I've just moved everything off of the dining room table and decided that my husband and I are going to have our Thanksgiving dinner this year here at this table. It's gonna be just him and I want to actually eat in our dining room because normally we do not. So I just have a white tablecloth and then this table runner, which is from Home Goods. I thought it was very pretty. I got it just, I think, several weeks ago. It was real pretty. I like the little beading, and I like that it's not like bright orange like typical fall colors. It's a little more like neutral and kind of some little pastels in there. So yeah, I like that a lot. And then on our buffet piece, I have just some, again, like white cream, mostly cream colored Thanksgiving decorations, and that is how it's gonna be. So we're gonna eat in here and we're gonna ignore all of my photo stuff that's littering the room all over. Okay, so I'm a bit behind in editing my video for my Universal Yums box. I'm gonna sit here at the kitchen table. I've got a little cushion to sit on because it's really uncomfortable sitting here to do like editing stuff for a long time. And I have a nice warm blanket, and I still have to feed the cats, but I will do that. Oh, hi, buddy. Okay. I'm gonna make myself some hot cocoa, and I have decided to stop using almond milk in my hot chocolate and just move on to regular milk because the almond milk, I like it for a lot of things because it has no sugar, but it tastes terrible in hot chocolate. So I'm giving up. I'm just using regular sugary milk and I don't care. So I'm going to use my little gingerbread man mug from Target, and I'm going to go to the hot cocoa station to get my chocolate and stuff. So it's not all perfectly set up yet, and this tray is so it's not just that it's like wobbly up here. I feel like that would be okay if it wasn't so noisy when you walk by and you shake it. It makes noise and it's really annoying. So here are some things that I have in our little hot cocoa station. We have little peppermint pieces. We have Lindt truffles, not my favorite peppermint cookie ones yet. Hey you! Little baby, you're not supposed to go on the kitchen table. Little baby, get down please. You don't belong up there. Okay. I don't have my favorite peppermint cookie Lindt truffles yet, but I will get some. For now, these are just milk chocolate. And I have some Ghirardelli caramel snowmen. And I have these cute little Mickeys just to decorate my whipped cream with. And should I turn it? Maybe I'll turn it. There we go. And I have some sprinkles. I've got pink sprinkles. I've got green and red and white sprinkles. And I also have some Hershey's Kisses. These are the hot cocoa flavor. And then these silver ones are sugar cookie. I also have some mint chocolate chip marshmallows down here. I have these peppermint marshmallows, which I don't remember the brand. What's the regular marshmallow brand? Like the regular one, not your generic ones at the grocery store, but there's like a regular brand. I thought they had made like little pink ones that were this size, but they were like pink and they were peppermint and they were delicious, but I can't find them anymore. So I'm wondering if they don't make them anymore. So I found these as a substitute. It's the only peppermint marshmallows I found. So if you know of any other peppermint marshmallows, please let me know. So I have those. I also have regular marshmallows. These are a different kind of brand though. They're Dandies marshmallows. And I actually like them a lot. Like most of the time, I only eat regular. Again, I don't remember what's like the regular marshmallow brand. Well, I don't eat those unless like they're in my cocoa. But these, I just found myself just nibbling them right out of the bag. They're firmer than a regular marshmallow and they taste a lot different, but I like them. I also have some little peppermint, whatever these are, puffs. I call them little peppermint pillows. I like those because they're actually kind of like soft. Hoping I got the right ones. So, you know, like they get soft soon after you chew them. So I really like those. And I also have these chocolate filled marshmallows. I think oh boy, that's shaky. Stop shaking. I think these were Lucky Charms marshmallows. I don't think they have a flavor. I think they're just cutely colored. And that's why I got them, because I liked all the fun colors. Then these are probably the coolest marshmallows that I've got. And these are from Home Goods. They're red and white and green and twirly. Then I have my usual jar of hot cocoa mix. I just saved this like jar. I used the same jar. I saved the same little sticky that I did last year because it's still stuck on there, so why not just reuse it? So this is our official hot cocoa mix jar. But then I also have some Lakanto sugar-free drinking chocolate. Oh no, my little sticky already has chocolate on it. This is chocolate powder also that you can make like chocolate milk with or hot chocolate, and it's sugar-free. I think Lakanto stuff is like monk fruit sugar. It's like monk fruit sweetener. So that's pretty good. I really do like that stuff. And then I just have some, what's this one? Oh, yeah, that's right. This is new. This is my mocha hot cocoa mix. And I got this in Vermont, actually. So I have a little bit more setting up to do for my hot cocoa station. But again, I'm just not loving this. Oh, gosh. I'm just not loving this tray right now because it's so shaky when we walk by. Okay. The cocoa's ready. It's in the little gingerbread man. I like to put my marshmallows in my hot cocoa first, like before my whipped cream. Sometimes I like to do that because then it softens up the marshmallows quicker, but then you can't see them. So it's kind of a trade-off. Ooh, look at, it's got some little red pinky stripes on there. I'm gonna bite this marshmallow to see if I like it. Okay, I'm just gonna eat that one. Now, pop a couple in. I prefer the smaller marshmallows because I like to spoon those out individually. Kind of eat them out of the cocoa after they're nice and soft. So there's our Marshies. Now I'm all set to get started, get serious, start editing my Universal Yums video. So I'm all set. What about you, bub? Are you all set too? I think maybe he's unhappy because they have the vacuum out, but I've had it out all day. I haven't vacuumed the front rug, and I still want to do that. And I think I'm going to do it tomorrow, and then I'll put away the vacuum. I was lazy. What can I say? Okay, thanks for hanging out with me today. I'm going to enjoy my cocoa now, and hopefully it's not too hot. Just right, just hot enough. It's so good. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I will talk to you soon, and I hope everybody's got a good start to their holiday season. Talk to you later. Bye.